Everyone needs a ratchet once in a while, but why have all these when you can have a single tool? That's coming right up.
Knock, knock. Who's there? ToolGirl.
Let's say you decide to work on your bike because maybe you want to adjust your seat or something, and the first thing you have to do is remove a nut that's probably rusted on, and you think to yourself, well, that's no big deal. I've got a box full of wrenches, and you go sorting through all your wrenches in the garage, and you come up with, well, this probably will do the job the best because I can actually adjust it to the right size. But what you find out is when you slap this thing on is that it's too heavy, and every time you twist it, then you have to take it off and reposition it, and you start to get frustrated. So that's no good. You might have some of these ratcheting ones, which are kind of fun. That's a cheap New Year's Eve. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. But you might not have the right size because these are expensive to buy in all the sizes because there's a million sizes. Oh yeah, and did I mention they're metric and imperial sizes? So often you'll think, well, this is close enough, but it's not because it's metric instead of imperial or some darn thing. Anyway, this is a closed end wrench. It doesn't work either, not the right size. These are what my dad would call a spanner, and that's not the right size. Anyway, it goes on and on. Finally, oh, you might say, oh, I know, I'll just get my ratchet. Because everybody who's anybody has a ratchet. You throw it on there and then of course, oh, fine, the throat's not deep enough to handle the length of the post of the bolt. So then you go searching around and you go through all your little ones and oh, that didn't fit. And you just get steamed is what you get. And eventually maybe you find the right one. Oh, there it is. And off you go. But again, every time, if you're working on a bike, you don't have a whole lot of free space, so you'll find yourself doing this over and over again. And you know, your whole wrenching career can go down the tubes pretty quickly. And they won't call you the saucy wrench anymore. They'll just call you bitter, really. Okay, so you want to know something you can do instead of all this? Okay, let me just show you. A metric and imperial single wrench where all of these sizes appear as you spin them, you see? There's like 8 different wrench sizes in imperial and metric on here. So they're also open. Look, open, you can see the table through that. Because it's open, it can handle a long bolt if you have one, and it ratchets too, doesn't it? So this is a little piece of poetry for anybody who has that in their garage. I'm just saying, it's called the Ready Wrench. That's a nice little unit from Black & Decker. You can have one of these in your stocking, for example, for Christmas, or just walk around with one in your pocket, because it keeps people kind of curious about you, and it'll make you limp a little, which shows you've been through some things.
ToolGirl.